we're looking forward to getting this one kicked off here in just a moment as the captains are meeting out at midfield. Ricky, this Albertville team, I talked about it a little bit in the open. They've really struggled over the last several years, and in fact, the last game they won was against Boaz year before last, so they've lost 19 in a row.
They have, and they're struggling, and their last win was against Boaz 2 years ago. So I know they would love nothing more than to break their losing streak tonight. Those lights have come on, the new lights have come on, and those silver chrome helmets sparkle a little bit more. Albertville won the toss. They deferred, so Boaz will get the ball to start this game, and Boaz will be moving right to left.
I think that probably satisfies everybody because I think, like you said, Boaz would have taken the ball had they won the toss. So they're going to get it to start this game, and we'll get a look at this Boaz offense and see if they're as crisp as they were a week ago when Pierce only missed on a couple of passes. As Albertville comes out onto the field, as I mentioned, they're dressed in all white, black numerals trimmed in red, and the chrome headgear. Led at the front by that devil mascot. And the Boaz Pirates coming out as well. Pirates dressed in all black, the white numerals, the gray headgear with the Boaz flag logo, the black Army plastered across the nameplate of the back of each player as we get ready to kick one off here for the 83rd time. You know, there's been some discussion about how many games have been played in this series. Some say 83, some say 84, but I went back home this afternoon after I was talking to Athletics Director Josh Walker. He was thinking this was the 84th game, and I was saying, you know, I think it's 83rd. I went home and did a little research, did some comparing in 3 or 4 different sources, and this is indeed the 83rd game between these two teams.
Yeah.
And, like I said before, they've played every year since 1952, so that's a pretty long time to be playing a single school.
It is, and like I said, it's a rival school. Albertville, you know, obviously has got more wins, but Boaz is looking to make it 2 in a row and 3 out of the last 4 here tonight as we get set to kick off.
Albertville has a new kicker. They've had a couple of guys join the squad in the last week or so, and Rafael Juarez, a junior, 5'8", 175, will be doing the kicking here. Boaz will have Elijah Kelly deep along with Ja'Kai Hudgens and see if they get an opportunity to return one here or if Juarez can kick it into the end zone. No, it's not going into the end zone. Kelly's going to take it at the 15. Elijah Kelly crosses to the near side to the 25. He's to the 30. He's to the 35, 40, cuts it inside, 45, 50. He's all the way into Albertville territory at about the 46, maybe the 47-yard line. Good start for Boaz there. Des Revolti coming up from behind to make the tackle, but Kelly angled toward this near side from the right side of the field and found an opening. And Boaz is going to start out with good field position, Ricky, at the Aggie 46.
39 yards on the return by Kelly.
Boaz will go with 3 men wide to the right. Tyler Pierce has Tristan Childers in the pistol behind him, and he's going to hand off to Childers. Childers got through a little hole across the 45 and into about the 41-yard line. And a nice pancake tackle out here by Israel Frasco. Hunter Smith came up from his safety position to make the tackle, but a 5-yard gain for Childers on first down. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, good job on the right side of the offensive line, opening up that hole for Childers.
2 men flanked to both sides. Now here's Landon Alexander in motion from right to left. Pierce is going to roll to the left. He's going to shoot a pass that is caught by Ty Sullivan. The pass was thrown behind him, but a nice catch by Sullivan as he went behind him and pulled that one in up to the 30-yard line. That'll be a first down for Boaz. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Yeah, good job of adjusting by Ty Sullivan for that 11-yard pickup reception, adjusting and turning around and catching the ball a little bit behind him.
Tight set here with 2 men flanked to each side. Childers in the pistol behind Pierce. Here's Hudgens in motion from right to left. They'll give it to Childers. No, Pierce will keep looking for a man wide open. It is Sullivan at the 10-5. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. Everybody on the Albertville defense bid on the handoff. So did I. and Sullivan was wide open at the 10-yard line, and Pierce hit him in stride for the easy 6 points.
When he threw it, there was somebody else out in the flats, and I'm thinking, man, he overthrew him. I didn't see Ty over there. So just a 3-play, 46-yard touchdown drive.
Now here's Jose Arguin for the extra point. His kick is away, and his kick is good. We wondered if they were going to be crisp on that first drive. They were indeed
it helped
crisp.
with the long
This is the
return.
Boaz Network.
Sorry.
Everything that we do, we try to do the right thing, own our core values and our statement of purpose. That's the way we live each day.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Family owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Boaz breaking on top. Just a minute and 14 seconds gone in this one, Ricky.
Yeah, great drive set up by the kickoff return. Jose Arguin set to kick off, and he was 8 for 8 last week, putting him in the end zone for touchbacks. Let's see what the strategy is right here.
Jakari Kirkland is deep, so is Des Revolte. If they get a chance to return it, they won't. It's going way deep in the end zone, almost out of the end zone for Jose Arguin, and another touchback. And the Aggies will start at their own 20 here on offense. So, Ricky, the offense gave this defense an opportunity to get a stop here and turn things in a big way for Boaz.
It is, and let's see, Albertville struggled. From what I understand, they had a couple opportunities, especially in the first half last week, fumbled on the 2, threw a couple of interceptions, but just couldn't get anything going, especially in the second half. So let's see what their strategy is here.
All right, C.J. Zuniga, the freshman quarterback, is in the shotgun. He's going to put Hunter Smith, his wide receiver, in motion from left to right on this 1st and 10 from the 20. High snap, he goes up and gets it. They're going to run a flea flicker. Zuniga has Smith. Oh, he goes right through his hands. It was a beautifully thrown pass by Zuniga, and Smith could not squeeze it. It went right through his hands.
Yeah,
he was going to the ground. It was not going to go much further, but he was going to catch it around midfield. And a nicely designed play and a beautiful pass by C.J. Zuniga.
Zuniga had to actually get rid of it a little bit quick because somebody was in his face applying pressure. But good job by the Pirates not to bite on it. They had protection out here, but again, just a well-thrown pass just right through the receiver's hands.
So 2nd and 10 from the 20, both ends split away. Offset eye surrounding Zuniga. They're going to toss it out to the running back. He's going nowhere. Big hit in the backfield by Boaz's number 22, Cooper Horton, who's in there starting tonight. What a hit by Horton.
It was.
That's a loss of about 4 back to the 16-yard line.
And Horton actually turned him back in, and he got a hand on him, but the rest of the defense converged and, again, dropped him for a 4-yard loss back to the 16.
Horton, the 5'9", 160-pound sophomore, and he came on an all-out sprint and then nailed Kirkland in the backfield. 3rd down and a long 13, maybe 14 to go here for the Aggies. Play clock down to 5, and here is a flag coming out from the near sideline, and this is going to be some kind of movement on one of the squads, and I think it may be, well, we'll get the call from the referee. It's going to be offsides against Albertville. Somebody lined up in the neutral zone. It may have been one of the receivers out here. They may not have checked with the line judge to see if he was offside or not. And when they got in the formation, they indeed were. So both ends will split away here for Zuniga now on 3rd and 19. They got to get to the 30. They're on the 11. Zuniga on the right hash. Takes the shotgun snap, fakes. He wants to throw, shoots a pass to his running back Kirkland. And he is going down after a gain of about 4 to the 15, and that will bring up 4th down and 15 as Wade Dobbins came up to make the play. They tried to go with a screen that time, and Boaz had good coverage on it. So that will bring up a punting situation. Now remember, we said Cooper Scott, who's their normal punter, I think he's out tonight, so they will put, it looks like they're going to put Hunter Smith back there to kick this one away. Boaz is not going to put anybody back.
And he's not deep as you normally would be.
No, he goes with a soccer style off the side of his foot. It is a very short kick. It is going to go out of bounds, Ricky, at the Albertville 20-yard line. A disastrous punt for the Aggies.
Well, you know, he did that kind of soccer-style kick or a rugby-style kick.
Yes.
Boaz did have a little bit of pressure there. I'm not sure if that affected it or not, but nonetheless, a 5-yard punt, and he didn't even punt it for a first down.
All right, Boaz will break out of there with Pierce with a new running back in the game. That's Kelly, and they're going to give it to Elijah Kelly. Kelly breaking a tackle off the right side and will go forward to about the 17, a pickup of 3 where he's tackled by Peyton Jones. It is 2nd down and 7 for Boaz. Elijah Kelly was in offensively on a play or two last week, and it looks like he may have nicked up his ankle a little bit as he comes to the sideline, and Tristan Childers reports back into the game for Boaz. Presley Fant is still out again tonight, in case you're wondering. Here is Ja'Kai Hudgens in motion. Now they'll give it to Tristan. No, they will sack Pierce, who kept it, and it is a fumble, and it's picked up by the Aggies. And going forward up to about the 33-yard line is number 0, Giovanni Jean-Pierre. Pierce was hit, and he coughed it up. It went straight up in the air. I thought for sure he had handed it to Tristan Childers. But Pierce, when he turned around after the fake, gave up the football, and that's, in my estimation, Ricky, the only thing that can keep Albertville in this game is turnovers, and that's the first one of the game.
First one of the season for the Pirates.
It is. So Pierce with the fumble, Jean-Pierre with the recovery, and the Aggies have it at the 33. So they're going to start with much better field position than they did their first offensive possession, and the poor punt does not come back to bite them. Here's Zuniga. He's going to hand off to Kirkland, running left. Kirkland running into the middle of the line is going to be taken down on the legs by number 9, Mason Gaither. And Gaither puts him down at the 35, so a modest 2-yard pickup. And Boaz playing some youngsters, Ricky, in there at linebacker with Gaither and Horton in there in the game, along with Braden Bennett. Looks like Ty Sullivan is not in there defensively for Boaz. 2 men wide left, 2 to the right for Albertville. Zuniga has Kirkland in the backfield with him, moving left to right as you listen. Here is Zuniga. He's going to back up and look to throw. He's under pressure, steps up. He's going to float a pass across the middle. It is caught for a first down by number 11, Brant Sweat. And Sweat will move the sticks for the Aggies. Zuniga did a good job, Ricky, of getting out of some pressure. I think Horton was in the backfield again there, and he got away from him and stepped up. We do have a flag, and it is going to be against the Aggies, so this one is coming back. I'm not sure what the call was. It's an ineligible man downfield is the call, according to our spotter, Troy Rogers, and that will back them up, so that will nullify the first down.
Yeah, so a big penalty there on Albertville.
they're trying to decide where the ball should be, and I believe there should be marking this from the 35, which is where the ball was. So it will be pushed back to the 30. That winds up being a tremendously hurtful penalty on Albertville as they were trying to pick up some momentum there. It'll be 2nd and 13 now from the 30 as Zuniga is in the shotgun. He takes a snap. He's looking to throw again. Sets up. Going to lift a pass. Has a man open behind the defense. It is caught at the 30 and down to the 25 goes Revolte. A big play from Zuniga and Revolte as Revolte got past Elijah Kelly. And it is 1st and 10 at the 25 of Boaz for the Albertville Aggies.
Good pass by Zuniga. And as you said, Revolte just got behind the secondary and hauled it in. And a good job by the second defensive back bringing him down, or he would have scored.
1st and 10 at the Boaz 25 for Albertville on the big pass play. Now Zuniga. And a stoppage in play. And I think timeout is going to be taken here by Albertville. 7 minutes, 11 seconds left in this first quarter. Boaz leads at 7-0. This is the Boaz Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh. Quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
7-11 to play here in the first quarter. Boaz leading 7-0. Albertville threatening at the 25-yard line of Boaz. Here's Zuniga putting Hunter Smith in motion from right to left. Offset eye in the backfield around Zuniga. They're going to fake. Hunter Smith's going to take it. He's in trouble in the backfield. Gets away from that trouble. He is running laterally to the left and is going to be knocked out of bounds over on the far sideline right around the line of scrimmage. You might have lost a yard there. It's going to be very modest loss of about a yard back to the 26. They were trying some kind of trickery there, Ricky, some handoff, and I think Smith really wanted to throw the ball.
Yeah, I think so too, and Boaz got somebody back there and kind of disrupted him.
It was Cooper Horton.
Again.
Yeah, he's in the backfield. He let him get away. 2nd down and 11 now. Kirkland dotting the pistol. Zuniga is going to rotate. He's going to throw back to the left. He gets it to Revolte. Can't get away from a man out there. And it was Braden Bennett who had a hold of him and wouldn't let go. Into about the 22. That'll be a gain of 4. So it'll be 3rd and 7 now for Albertville. 6:35 to play in the quarter. The clock on the move here. Revolte is going to come wide right. So is Smith. They're going to put number 11, Sweat, out wide left.
Big third down early in the game here for both teams.
Albertville using a lot of play clock here. It's down to 5 already. And Zuniga still looking at the sidelines. 3 seconds, 2, 1. And he just did get it off. He's going to shoot a pass, and that was some miscommunication there between Sweat and Zuniga. It's incomplete. Sweat went down to about the 10-yard line and turned around, and Zuniga threw it to the pylon.
Yeah.
And so it'll bring up 4th down and 7. So you mentioned how big that 3rd down was early. Now here's the 4th down, and they indicate they're going to go for it here on the Boaz 22-yard line. So they will not try to kick it. They're going to try to move the sticks. We'll see if Boaz can get off the field here.
They got to get to the 15 for a first down.
And here is Kirkland in the backfield, lining up to the left hip of Zuniga. 2 men wide right, 1 to the left from the Boaz 22. Zuniga's going to fake. He's in trouble. He is rolling right. They got him going down. Cooper Horton got his hands on him that time and would not let go. Give him credit for the sack. And Zuniga is extremely mad as he runs off the field to the far sideline. Cooper Horton, who's been in the backfield all night long, and he gets the sack back to the 36-yard line.
15.
And that is going to be a timeout for hydration. We're going to take it with them with 6:01 to play here in the first quarter. Boaz leads it 7-0. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
Ricky Smith, Troy Rogers. All right, the other member of our broadcast crew, Bubba Riddle, listening from home, I'm sure.
He's at home resting up for next week's trip to Scottsboro.
Yes. And a big day of college football tomorrow, as Alabama will host Western Kentucky on ESPN at 6. Auburn against Alabama A&M at 6:30. That one's on ESPN+.
All right, the turnover didn't hurt us.
Here's Boaz from the 37-yard line. Here's a handoff to Tristan Childers. Childers going across the 40, pushing the pile. And good, as he always does, good hard running from Childers. Hit first by Tay Prater, but Childers took about 4 men with him, Ricky, on that carry down to the 44.
Yeah, 7-yard pickup. Great run by Tristan. I mean, he's always one. He's got those big, thick legs, and he keeps his legs turning, picks up a lot of yardage after the contact.
2nd and 3 from the 44. Pierce is going to, again, hand to Childers. Made a nice cut at the line of scrimmage and got a first down at midfield as he was wrapped up by number 2, Jacob Laughlin. So the Pirates move the sticks, and they will send One man wide right. That's Landon Alexander. Ja'Kai Hudgens out here on the left. And there is Childers again getting the call. Sidestepped one man at the line of scrimmage and then fell forward for a couple of yards. Des Revolte from the linebacker position making the tackle. We'll give him a gain of 3 up to the 47. But Boaz is in Albertville territory yet again for the third time tonight.
Kelly is back in at running back, so obviously that ankle is okay.
Sage Bennett has checked back into the game as well. He'll line up on the left alongside Hudgens. Alexander. Hudgens is actually on the right. Pierce is going to throw. They're going to throw it out to Kelly, who's wide open. He's at the 40, 35, 30, still on his feet, 25, 20. He's at the 15, he's at the 10, and he'll be dragged down from behind at about the 8-yard line as Kelly came out of the backfield. We've seen that play a lot, Ricky, thrown to Presley Fan.
Right.
Fan is out tonight, and Kelly with a burst of speed down that Albertville sideline.
Yeah, he's got some speed. We saw it on the kickoff return. We saw it last year, or kickoff return for a touchdown. That pickup of 38 yards, and Elijah Kelly's first reception of the year.
First and goal from the 9. Pierce is going under center here. He'll hand off to Childers, cuts it back inside to the 5, dragging men with him. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Boaz! A 9-yard touchdown run for Tristan Childers. His second TD of the season. And he will come to the sideline and receive congratulations from the team as Jose Arguin trots in to attempt the extra point.
That drive was all Childers, and then that one pass to Kelly. 5 plays, 63 yards in a minute 49.
Placement down. Jose's kick is away, and it's good. With 4:12 to play in the first quarter, your score, Boaz 14 and Albertville nothing. We're coming back for the kickoff. This is the Boaz Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor. They're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
Welcome you back. Jose Arguin getting ready to kick off here as Boaz has extended their lead to 14-0. A 9-yard touchdown run by Tristan Childers. And the Pirates looking to go back on defense here as Arguin gets ready to put it in the air. And there it goes. And there it goes into the end zone for the touchback. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the 20.
That's just a huge weapon for your defense coordinators to count. Most of the time, hey, we're not going to have to worry about a long return. You got them at the 20-yard line.
And it's got to be frustrating for the return men, too, to never, ever get their hands on the football, and try to make a play for their team.
And you can't even go back in the end zone and catch it because once you mentioned last week, in high school, once it goes across the goal line, it's a touchback automatically.
I did get some clarification over the course of this week about some automatic first downs in high school, and I will go over those with you here in just a few minutes. Here is a handoff to the running back, Jordan Laredo, who lost his helmet. It popped off about the time he took the handoff.
Jaden Durden, who had a great game last week, was there to hit him first.
And that's going to be a loss of about 5 yards as he got him in the backfield. Ricky, just for information's sake, roughing the passer, snapper, or kicker does carry an automatic first down in high school. So appreciate Charles Wilson with his clarification on that for me. Here is 2nd down and 15 for Boaz. Offset eye around Zuniga, for Albertville. Zuniga in the shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to roll to his right, looking to throw. Pass is almost intercepted. It came right to Boaz's Drew Patel, who's back in the defensive lineup for the first time this year. And he had an easy pick six. I think he may have been looking at the end zone when he caught it, or tried to catch it, and it went right through his hands. But it'll be 3rd and 15 on the incompletion. And here is, Ricky, a situation where you've talked about in the past, Boaz, you call it pinning their ears back and just going after the quarterback. And here comes Horton. Zuniga's able to avoid him, and they throw it back to Kirkland over on the left side. Sidestepped one man, and he's going to be tripped up short of the first down, and a flag is going to come in late as one of the Boaz players got hit well after the play. I think Demir Martinez on the tackle for Boaz. And he made a nice tackle, Ricky, to get Kirkland in the open field, or he was going to run for the first down. But let's see what the flag is all about. I think this was going against Albertville.
Yeah, I think one of their guys came in and hit right as the ball carrier went down. So that'll be, if it's what we think it is, it'll be a late hit and half the distance to the goal line.
And probably, will it be a dead ball?
Yeah, I think it was. I think it was after the play.
We'll get the call right here from the head referee. It is a dead ball foul, personal foul against Albertville, so that will back them up from the end of the run, which is the 27-yard line. So they're going to back them up, and Albertville is going to be put in a 4th down and long here.
Yeah. So, they'll bring the punt team in. Where is the ball going to be put down? About the 17, 18?
Cooper Horton, Ricky, was back there. He almost had a safety on Zuniga, but Zuniga was able to shrug him off. And here is Smith to punt. Boaz putting nobody back. Remember what happened last time, just a 5-yard punt, and there was movement all over the place on the Albertville side of the ball.
Number 14, Kobe Watson, took off way early.
So that will back them up 5 more yards. And Boaz, Ricky, not putting anybody back here because they're going to get good field position no matter what.
Oh, yeah. And after a 5-yard punt last time, you just take your chance and keep everybody in the box.
Here is Smith. He'll go with that rugby-style kick, and it's going to take an Albertville roll. This is a much better effort as it goes into Boaz territory and will settle dead at about the 48 or 49. And Boaz, even though they're not on the Albertville side of the field here, they've got really, really good field position again, just on their side of midfield. Other games being played around the area and region tonight. Cherokee County is at Arab. Priceville is at Brewer. Susan Moore is at Douglas. Gunnersville's at Fort Payne. Sardis is at Cleburne County. Scottsboro is at North Jackson. We play Scottsboro next week over in Scottsboro for our first region game. Geraldine, Fife played Pisgah last night.
Great game last night from what I
number
heard.
1 teams. All right, here is Pierce. He's going to hand off to Tristan Childers. Childers trying to find a little daylight and create some for himself as he lowered his head and got into the Albertville 47-yard line. That wound up being a pickup of 4 yards, Ricky, on a very hard run by Childers.
Didn't look like it was going to be. He looked like he was going to do good to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Elijah Lorissant made the tackle, but here's Boaz, 2nd and 6 at the Albertville 47. Here's Pierce. He's going to hand off to Childers going left. Nice cut again. 40. Childers to the 35. He broke another tackle to 30. He's at the 25-20, and he is going to go out of bounds down around the 15 or 16-yard line as he took it down the left side. Nice play by Tristan Childers as he made a good little jump cut at the line of scrimmage and found daylight out to the left. Boaz pretty much has been going.
I think we got a flag down.
Boaz has been going to the right.
It's right at the 25-yard line, right in the middle of the field.
And Boaz is backing up, so it looks like this one's going against the Pirates.
It'll be from the spot there at the 25.
They called it a block below the belt, below the waist.
So a legal block.
Yeah, legal block no matter what.
And it still should be a first down. It'll be first down because if it's 10 yards or even 15, it's going to put it past the first down marker.
Well, it looks like they're marking it from the 26, so it should still be a first down regardless. But we're giving up a lot of yards there that Childers got on the run. And they're going to put it down at the 41, and they're looking at it to see if it's a first down. If it's touching the 41, it should be. It is. They just signal first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 Boaz from there, but nullifies a really good gain by Tristan Childers. Ja'Kai Hudgens is going to go wide right. So is Landon Alexander. Sage Bennett's going to come to the left, which is the near side, with 2:25 to play in the first quarter. Here's Pierce handing it to Childers. Childers looking for room, breaking tackles. Finally wrestled down. That was a hard 1-yard run by Tristan Childers up to the 40. Number 52 was coming from behind. Revolte actually made the tackle, but 52 Maddox Beck was coming from behind and couldn't catch Tristan Childers. A 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9. Boaz going with a ground game here a lot in the latter part of this first quarter, and they'll do it again. Childers is hitting the backfield this time, trying to get away and shrug off a few tackles, but a lot of white shirts around him. About a yard there for Boaz, and Christian Ramirez making the tackle for Albertville. We'll see a gain of a yard. Ball just inside the 39, but Boaz is facing 3rd down, I think, for the first time tonight, Ricky.
It is. First 3rd down of the night.
They've gone with a little dive play. Kelly checks back into the game in the backfield. And here is Pierce. They're going to throw it out to Elijah. He catches it, 35. He's to the 30. He's got his first down. They needed 8 yards. I think he got 9. And he'll have a first down at the 30 as they threw the little pop pass out of the backfield again, this time to the left.
Albertville doing a good job of double teaming Ja'Kai Hudgens and not letting him get open. So Elijah Kelly is just picking up the slack. A gain of 9 yards, and again, a first down, the 6th first down of the night for the Pirates.
Hudgens is going to go wide right along with Landon Alexander, and Pierce will have Bennett on the left. Childers in the pistol. Here's Tyler. He's going to leave it. No, he's going to fake. He's looking to throw. He's hit as he throws. That ball is going to be intercepted, I believe, by Hunter Smith, as Pierce was hit when he threw it, and it went up in the air. And coming back to get it is Hunter Smith. That'll be an interception for the Aggies at the 16-yard line. 2nd turnover of the night for Pierce, as he got rid of that one very late.
Yeah, he did. And like I said, he was hit as he threw it. So defense is going to have to pick up another stand. Albertville gets it inside their 20.
And Coach Sullivan all over Tyler Pierce on the sideline after that. Because Tyler has done a good job in the Jamboree game and then last week of stepping up, and hasn't stepped up tonight into the pocket as the defense pressure is coming. Here's C.J. Zuniga, 1st and 10 at the 17 for the Aggies. He is going to hand off to Kirkland, running to the left. They got him and will drop him. No, he's still on his feet. It looked like somebody had him in the backfield and he got away. I think it was Noah Ford who had him back there in the backfield, but he's slipped away, and he was finally finished off by Dobbins after a gain of a couple up to the 19, but he was going to be down for about a 5-yard loss. Ford let him get away.
Another good job of the running back keeping his legs churning and breaking out. Picked up a couple yards on the play.
Offset eye around Zuniga here. On 2nd and 8, he's going to shoot a pass. It is caught out on the left flat by Sweat out to the 24-yard line, and it'll be 3rd down and about 3 as Elijah Kelly made the tackle. Kelly really favoring that ankle as he is out there. He got it tweaked a little bit on the very first offensive play of the game that he played, a long pass play. And here are the Aggies on a possession down, 3rd and 3 from their own 24. 14.6 to go in the quarter. The clock stopped. Here's Zuniga. He wants to throw. He's under pressure. He is going down. They'll sack him. Who was it that got in there? Logan Scoggins, I think, was the man who got in there that time. And he had a sack or two last week, and he'll have another one tonight on Zuniga on a 4th down, and that will bring the first quarter to a close. Boaz has turned it over twice, but they lead it 14-0. We're going to the second quarter of play. After these words, this is the Boaz Network.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs in Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
At the Driving Factor, we know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Whether you're heading to work,
headed to play, or taking the grandkids to the beach.
Are we there yet?
At the Driving Factor, every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application process, the approval, or to the payments, either online or in store.
At the Driving Factor, we're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
We get ready to start the second quarter. Boaz could be, they're ahead by 2 touchdowns. They could be even more ahead.
Yes. First quarter stats. Even with the turnovers, Boaz 132 total yards. Albertville with 47 total yards, minus 23 yards rushing for the Aggies in that first quarter. Tristan Childers, 57 yards on 9 carries. Tyler Pierce is 4 out of 5, but that one incompletion or one non-completion was an interception. So here we go. Albertville looks like they're set to punt again. Boaz, again, not putting anybody deep because Hunter Smith averaging 21.5 yards per punt.
And here he is punting it away. This one is a line drive. It's going to take an Albertville roll and go dead right at the 35-yard line. So Boaz will take back over there. Boaz, and there's a flag down, Ricky, in the middle of the field here. So let's see what this one is all about. This is going to be a personal foul against Albertville.
So that should be tacked on to the end of the play. If that's the case, Boaz should get the ball at midfield.
We'll see what they do here as the officials are talking it over. 11:47 in the half. Boaz 14, Albertville nothing. And this one is after the play. That's the second personal foul against the Aggies tonight already.
Yes.
So they'll move this one from the 35-yard line, and that will put the ball right at midfield for Boaz. And I think Tyler Pierce may have gotten the message after the last possession to not turn the ball over again.
Yes, and let's see how this next possession goes. Good field position, again, started at midfield, as you said.
Give Albertville credit. They've really adjusted defensively, and Boaz trying to run the ball, and they're selling out on the run, really daring Boaz to throw it. And Boaz, even though Pierce is 4 of 5, they haven't thrown it down the field at all. Here is Tyler Pierce. He's going to hand off to Tristan Childers running to the left. What a cut. 45-40 inside the 40. He'll go for a first down to about the 38. So it'll be 1st and 10 as Revolte made the tackle on Childers. Well, what a cut he made at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was just a great cut and pick up 12 yards.
He's in the pistol again, is Tristan Childers. Bunch set out here on the numbers for Boaz. Hard count, and Albertville jumped prematurely, and they're going to get an offsides call on them here. That's the first time Tyler's gone to that hard count tonight. And just like we saw all last week, Albertville jumped.
Yeah, and they did that, and so a free 5 yards. I mean, you'll take that every time.
A lot of penalty yardage against the Aggies so far tonight.
That is, give me just a second, and I will tell you, that is the 6th penalty for 44 yards.
1st and 5 for Boaz. Here's Pierce handing it to Childers. He got a good block at the point of attack. Goes inside the 30, and he's going to be close to a first down as he is going to be down, I think, at the 29. So Boaz will need a yard here on 2nd down. Ramirez on the tackle for the Aggies. And I just, kind of wonder if Boaz is trying to set something up here little by little, running the ball right up the middle.
That's what I was thinking. They're just trying to establish the run to open up a quick hitter.
Here's Tristan to the right. Room this time, 25. Ran into a white jersey at about the 25 and carries 4 or 5 men with him to the 20. And that'll be a first down for the Pirates. I think number 19, the first man to hit him, Tay Prater. But Childers gets it all the way down to the 20-yard line for another Boaz first down. Bennett, Alexander, Hudgens, bunch set, out to the left, the wide side of the field on the numbers. Here is a handoff to Childers running to the left, and he is becoming the workhorse here in the first half as he goes inside the 20 to about the 18, a pickup of a couple of yards. Peyton Jones on the tackle.
That is 13 carries for Tristan Childers, 84 yards.
1 man wide right, 2 to the left. As Hudgens comes to the near side. Here is Pierce in the gun. Childers lining up to his left hip. Tyler puts a man in motion. That's Hudgens. Now Tyler's going to keep running to the right. He's to the 15, and he is dragged down from behind. Maybe should have been a horse collar. Pierce gets up a little gingerly, but I think he's okay. He'll take it to the 15. A gain of 5 there, or a gain of 3, excuse me. And it'll be 3rd and 5.
It was just an odd-looking tackle.
Yeah. Clock on the move here at 9:19 in the first half, I should say. And here is a 3rd and 5 for Boaz at the 15. Here's Pierce. Pierce is going to hand it to Childers. He's got room. He's to the 10. Childers to the 5, turning his way inside the 5 down to about the 2-yard line. He got behind one of the Boaz offensive linemen who was pulling out there. And that offensive lineman, I couldn't tell who it was, got out in front of Childers and led him all the way down to the 2. It'll be 1st and goal. And here, again, Pierce going under center on this goal line set. He's going to hand it to Tristan, running to the right. Nobody touches him. He's in. Touchdown, Boaz. A 2-yard touchdown run for the workhorse, Tristan Childers. And Boaz extends their lead to 20-0.
Yeah, that's a 7-play, 50-yard drive, and Tristan Childers carried it 6 times in that drive. And now 15 carries, 99 yards.
So here is Aragine for the extra point attempt.
Whistle.
And there is a stoppage in play, and this one will not count. Let's see what they say here. It's going to be offsides against Albertville. But I think they're going to have to kick it again. I think they blew it dead.
They did.
So it was the dead ball variety. I wouldn't be surprised if Boaz declines it, just keeps it right there and let Jose kick it as he always does right there from the 5, or excuse me, from the 10.
I think that's what they did.
And there is the placement on the second attempt. And his kick is up and good. 8:51 to play in the half. Boaz 21, Albertville nothing. This is the Boaz Network. Hey, did you?
Everything that we do, we try to do the right thing, on our core values and in our statement of purpose. That's the way we live each day.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Adding another touchdown to the total is 21-0 in favor of the Pirates over the Albertville Aggies here. All right, here is Oregon's kick, and it is going into the end zone for the touchback. I could just record that.
Yeah,
just play
save
it.
your breath.
I'll let Kim back at the studio play that on every kickoff that Boaz has.
Well, as we said, it's a great weapon to have.
Yeah.
Jose, it's just amazing how much better he's gotten, since his freshman year and how much stronger that leg has gotten.
So Albertville, 1st and 10 from their own 20 here, trying to get something going. Anytime lately that they've tried to put it in the air, Boaz has been in the backfield all over C.J. Zuniga. He's back there in the shotgun. He'll have an offset eye around him. Jordan Laredo and Jakari Kirkland are those 2 men lined up to the left. 1 man wide right. That's Hunter Smith.
Play clock is gone. Well, they got it away.
And here's Zuniga. He's facing pressure on the backside. Floats a pass out for Smith, and I think it's caught. Yes, beautiful diving catch by Hunter Smith out at about the 33-yard line. He was the only receiver in the route that time, and that Boaz actually had double coverage on him. But he ran a nice route, made a good cut, and made a terrific diving catch.
And again, Zuniga had pressure. He got hit as he threw it.
It was Scoggins coming from the backside, I believe.
I mean, if you look at just his completions, and he's 6 out of 9, but he's run for his life a lot. He's been hit a lot and sacked a few times.
Boaz with about 7 men on the line of scrimmage here defensively. They're going to hand it to Kirkland. He got outside 40. He is out of bounds at about the 44-yard line, and that'll be another Albertville first down. Dobbins on the stop, but Boaz allowing 2 first downs in a row here.
Yeah, couple of some of the best sequences that Albertville's had so far.
Here's again a hand to Kirkland to the right. This time Boaz is wise to it, and they'll drop him about the line of scrimmage. And I think Jaden Durden came in there to make the play. That time he shrugged off his blocker and was able to get in the backfield knowing that Kirkland was again going to get the call.
Walsall.
And they'll lose a yard back to the 43.
Jaden Durden is just so quick off the ball.
Just a junior, too, 5'11", 220.
Yes.
I think he actually may be a little taller than 5'11". Second down, 11 here for Zuniga. Offset eye to his right. Again, the play clock in single digits. He backs up to throw. They're going to shoot a screen across the middle to Laredo, and they complete it. Dobbins came up to trip up Laredo. So to the 48-yard line he goes. So a gain of about 5, and it'll be 3rd and 6.
Yeah, I thought Boaz had a chance to at least knock that down or pick it off, but Zuniga placed it just in the right spot.
All right, 3rd and 6 here for Zuniga. And he is going to back up to throw again. Got good protection this time. Pass is incomplete. Trying to get it to Smith. Boaz had a lot of black jerseys in between Zuniga and the intended target,
And he
Smith.
threw it a little low.
So that'll bring up 4th down. And I think they're going to wind up punting here. Smith is going to go back into punt formation. Boaz needs to be wise to a fake attempt here, Ricky, on 4th down and 6, right around midfield. He is going to kick it out of there. This one is just cleared the heads of the linemen, and is going to roll dead at the Boaz 32. So a very short kick. Not his shortest kick of the night.
But low missile.
So the Pirates will take back over offensively at the 32. They can almost put this game away with a touchdown here, Ricky. We'll see what happens. 6:54 in the half, and the Pirates lead at 21-0. You don't take anything for granted, but
no.
The way the Boaz defense is played, Albertville just having a hard time moving the football, even though they did knock out a couple of first downs on that last drive. Here's Tyler Pierce. He's got Childers behind him in the pistol. They're going to hand off to Tristan Childers. Tristan running left, got room, 45-40. Goes ahead for a first down at about the 43-yard line. Another 10 yard, maybe 11 yards to his total.
Puts him over 100 yards at 110 yards on 16 carries. He is, and you know, as we said earlier, Boaz, they know they can run the ball, and are they going to keep doing that, or are they just trying to set up something down the road?
Twins to the right. Now Pierce is going to look to throw. He sets up. He's going to shoot a pass underneath to Sullivan. Catches it about midfield. And he's tackled by Hunter Smith right there. But he had about 3 men in that route, Ricky, and he found the intermediate pass to Ty Sullivan. And they'll put it down at midfield, a gain of about 7. And this is going to be a timeout for hydration with 6:09 to play in the first half. Boaz leads at 21-0. We're coming back on the Boaz Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Boaz needing 3 yards on second down here at midfield. That's the first pass Tyler's thrown in a while.
It has, and you know, it was just a great play, and Ty Sullivan's second catch of the night.
Sage Bennett going wide left. Ja'Kai Hudgens to the right. Childers will line up in the pistol behind Pierce. And Pierce will take the snap. He wants to throw again. He's going to fake. Now he's going to be in a lot of trouble, and he's going to be sacked They were trying to get it to Hudgens down the field, who was in double coverage, and now a flag is thrown in the, I think, maybe a hold or a pass interference. Have to be a hold because the ball was never thrown.
That's in the spot where you normally have defensive holding.
They were trying to keep Hudgens, I guess, from getting free. I didn't see it. I was watching what was going on here in the backfield. And it is holding against Albertville. So that's the first time we've seen Boaz, I think, try to go really deep, as they wanted to go down the field to Hudgens that time, who was double covered. But he couldn't get free because they were holding on to his jersey. So that's going to cost Albertville here.
Cost them a sack.
Yeah, and a first down.
And a first down put Boaz into Albertville territory at the 40.
So 1st and 10 Pirates at the 40. 2 men wide left with Childers in the backfield behind Pierce. Boaz with an unbalanced line to the left. Here's Childers. He is going to take it up the middle. Inside the 40, he'll go to about the 36. Des Revolte on the stop. And Ricky Childers getting 3, 4, 5, sometimes 10 yards every carry. And continuing to move the sticks, keeping Albertville's defense out there. They're already tired, you can tell. And they've got a number of guys that play both ways. 2nd down and 6 to go for Boaz at the 36. And here is a fake to Hudgens, who was sweeping, and Pierce is going to keep it himself. He's going to go inside the 30, and that'll be another first down for the Pirates, down to the 27-yard line. Good fake that time on the zone read, as Hudgens had it snatched out of his belly, and Pierce kept it for the first down.
Yeah, 9-yard pickup that time for Tyler.
Slot formation, actually a stack formation out here on the right. Hudgens and Alexander out here on the numbers. Boaz moving left to right as you listen. Pierce takes the snap, hands off to Childers. Childers makes a cut, gets away from one man, and will be ridden down from behind. And it was number 52, Maddox Beck, who made the tackle. But a 5-yard gain there for Childers after it looked like he may be bottled up for no gain or maybe just a yard.
Prior to that run there, Childers was averaging 6.7 yards a carry. So, I mean, he's picking up, a big chunk and just kind of wearing down that Albertville defense.
Here is a give to Childers. Childers makes a cut again at the line of scrimmage and will pick his way forward inside the 20. Down to about this 18-yard line. I think Boaz will need a yard on 3rd down here. Actually, going to be 3rd and inches, and I think Boaz is going to take a timeout to talk this one over on this 3rd down play. 3:57 to go in the half. Boaz leading at 21-0. This is the Boaz Network.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
Ricky, let me give you some scores here. In the second quarter, North Jackson leads next week's opponent for us, Scottsboro 6-0. Cherokee County 21, Arab 7, in the second quarter. Collinsville 35, Cedar Bluff 0 in the second quarter. Collinsville, I just mentioned that one, and that's all for now. Here is a give on this 3rd down and inches for Boaz. That's actually a sneak by Pierce. And he goes forward for a yard or so, and that'll be a 1st down. Boaz, Ricky, really racking up the 1st downs in this half.
That is 13 1st downs in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 16 for the Pirates. And here is Pierce handing it to Childers. Childers is in trouble in the backfield, and this time Ramirez has him for a loss, and he will go down. That is the first time we haven't seen positive yardage on a play for Boaz in a long time.
That's a loss. They're going to spot it at the 20, so a loss of 4 on the play.
So 2nd down and 14. This is the first time Boaz has been behind the sticks tonight. Bennett going wide right, Bennett to the left, 2 men to the right. Pierce is looking to the right. Throw to Sullivan, and it is caught. Flag on the play in the backfield, but a great throw and catch that time, and this is going to be illegal procedure or formation on Boaz, so that will nullify that gain, which was down around the 15, and this is going to back Boaz up even more. Not sure exactly what happened there. The flag was thrown way out here on the numbers. So Boaz must not have had enough men in the backfield. So it'll be 2nd down and 19 for Boaz with Elijah Kelly checking into the backfield for the Pirates. Here is Pierce backing up. He'll throw it to Kelly. Kelly got a man blocking in front of him. Kelly to the 15, 10, 5. He's gone. Touchdown, Boaz. What a block by Dawson Wright out here on the corner. And it sprung Kelly for the TD. Wright got out here from his right tackle position, and he pancaked an Albertville defender, and it was smooth sailing to the end zone for Elijah Kelly.
And the ankle looked pretty good right there.
Indeed it did. And Boaz, as I mentioned, could possibly salt this game away with a touchdown, and they do just that, although we've still got a lot of time to play here. But a lot of pressure now put on the Aggies, trailing 28-0 after that Jose Araguin kick. 2:51 remaining here in the half. The Pirates lead it by 28 points. This is the Boaz Network.
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Guntersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
So the Boaz Pirates will kick off again. Albertville has 2 minutes and 51 seconds left to try to do something with it here before the half, as Revolte is deep, as is, I think that's number 33, Titus Fritz. Jose Arguin to kick off for Boaz. Arguin has kicked a touchback on every kick he's had this season. And he's got a little wind behind him right here, Ricky. This is going to be a short kick, and calling for the fair catch is an up man. That is Colin Parker.
They're going to call him catching it out of bounds.
So they throw the flag here. It's not going to amount to much different. He's going to get like 3 yards out of it. So that's the first time we've seen Arguin kick that pooch up in the air. And the idea was, I think they had maybe Elijah Kelly over here and was going to try to run under it. But it was kicked a little bit too far and out of bounds. And they'll mark this from the 32-yard line, and it will go up to the 37. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Albertville at their own 37 here, and C.J. Zuniga will get back out there in the shotgun. He's got twins out to the right, one man out to the left. That's Brant Sweat out here to this near side. And one man in the backfield, Kirkland. And here is Zuniga faking. He's trying to throw. They're going to sack him. That time it was Cooper Horton again. Logan Scoggins converging. And that is a sack back to the 32. So the 5 yards they got on that penalty, Ricky, they just lost. And now they're behind the stick, 2nd and 15. Horton and Scoggins are just selling out from their linebacker positions on the outside and coming at a full dead sprint. And they met in the middle that time on Zuniga.
They did, yeah. They're just, as you said, pinning their ears back.
2nd down 15 from the 27. Zuniga is going to come back. He's got pressure again in his face, but gets this one out to Revolte. Broke one tackle. Tries to get away from another man. He does, and he's sprinting up to about the 45-yard line where he's tackled finally by Boaz's number 50. That's Dawson Roden who got out there to tackle him from behind at the 45. So a nice gain there as Zuniga got that one away, and Revolte made some nifty moves. 3rd down and a couple here at the 45.
Albertville is 0 for 5 on 3rd down attempts tonight.
So one man wide right, 2 to the left for Zuniga. You know he's going to be throwing on every down here, you would think, with 1:35 remaining in the half. He takes the deep snap, looking to throw, has a man in his face, gets it away, but throws it out of bounds. He was trying to get it to Sweat down that Albertville sideline, but it was overthrown as, again, he had to get rid of it in the backfield. I think Pacheco and Durden were on him that time, and it'll be 4th down and 2.
That time it almost looked like the offensive lineman let them go, thinking it was a screen, but it wasn't. But nonetheless, now it's 4th down. 0 for 1 are the Aggies on 4th down.
Here is Hunter Smith in punt formation. Doesn't get very deep back there. Takes a snap into his gut, and this one is almost took the umpire out. He had to go down to his belly to avoid the kick there. And the ball is going to roll dead all the way back at the Boaz 10-yard line. So ugly but effective.
Yeah, I mean, you if you're in the middle right there, you better watch out for those low torpedoes. I mean, it's a 45-yard punt. As you said, it wasn't pretty, but it was effective. So now Boaz with 1:14, see what they can do maybe with a little bit of 2-minute offense.
We'll see what happens here. Boaz.
Inside the 10, they may hand it off a couple times and see if they can pick up a big gain. Not sure if they want to try to throw the ball this deep.
Here is Childers in the backfield with Pierce. Pierce is going to back up and look to throw. Sets up, looking. Pass caught by Hudgens. He's wide open at the 18-yard line as he ran a good route.
Yeah, a couple of guys went deep and cleared it out for Hudgens, and he was able to pick up about 9 yards. Looks like they're spotted at the 19.
So 2nd down and a yard for Boaz here with 1:09 to play. He went out of bounds, Ricky, so that stopped the clock.
Boaz got 2 timeouts.
Pierce setting up to throw. Good protection. Now it breaks down. He's going to run out to his left, trying to throw across his body down the sideline. What a pass by Pierce right in the breadbasket of Sage Bennett, who catches it down at the 47-yard line. Pierce got out of the trouble that time, Ricky, and he just kind of flung that one with his wrist, and he hit Sage Bennett in stride.
28 yards, and I believe he's out of bounds also. So, again, clock.
59.7, it is stopped. Here's Pierce backing up and looking to throw. Good pocket around him. Has all kinds of time. Oh, he's right to Hudgens, and he dropped it inside the 40. And so a 2nd down and 10 is what it'll be from the Boaz 47. He was wide open in the middle of the field.
He had a lot of room to run.
He did. And I think that's probably why he didn't bring it in. He was looking down the field. We saw a couple of drops like that from Hudgens in the Jamboree game. Not last week. 2nd down and 10. Here's Pierce looking. Going to float one behind the defense. In stride, he has it. Alexander down to the 10. Inside the 10 he goes. Pierce hit him perfectly over the shoulder. He got behind the defense, and he's down to about the 9, maybe the 8. Just like that, the Pirates are inside the 10-yard line with 47 seconds to go, and Boaz, I think, is going to take a timeout here.
At the 9-yard line, that was a great throw and a great catch by Landon Alexander, 44 yards on the catch. And, you know, we were wondering just a few minutes ago, Boaz at the 10-yard line, would they try to run a couple of times and maybe get it out of the shadow of their own goalpost, but no, they didn't. 4 passes and 81 yards.
And the accuracy by Pierce on this drive has been tremendous. He has the one incompletion, but that was a drop.
It was a drop, yeah. But these 4 completions, he's 9 out of 11, and that one drop is the only incompletion, had the interception. 9 out of 11 for 201 yards.
That 200 yards to go with Childers over 100 yards on the ground. The Boaz offense piling up the yardage here in the first half.
120 rushing yards, 201 passing.
So Boaz will get back out there on this goal-to-go situation, 1st and goal at the 9.
And you've got a timeout, so you can still run the ball if you want to.
Pierce will have 2 men behind him. They're going under center here at the 9-yard line. They're going to fake to Childers. Pierce wants to throw in the end zone. Incomplete, trying to get it to Sullivan. And I think as he was going to the ground, he fell on the football and probably knocked the breath out of him. Right on top of the ball, he fell, and the ball squirted loose for the incompletion. It would have been an acrobatic catch for Ty. And he wasn't able to bring it in, but he is up and walking now back to the Boaz sideline as his dad comes out to meet him. And that will make it 2nd down and goal for the Pirates at the 9. No matter what happens, Ricky, the Pirates are in field goal range for sure.
Way, exactly.
Jay Patterson is in the game. He makes his first appearance, I believe, of the night. Remember, I told you Jay was a little bit sick this week, but he's in there for the first time tonight. Here's Pierce. Pierce is going to back up. He wants to throw. He is looking inside. Hudgens has it! Touchdown, Boaz! Ja'Kai Hudgens. His 2nd touchdown of the season, his 1st of the night, and Boaz goes 90 yards, Ricky, in just a few seconds.
37 seconds.
And increases their lead to 34-0 over the Albertville Aggies. And here is a extra point attempt by Jose Origuin. Pierce will hold it. Braden Bennett is the long snapper. And here is the kick away by Jose, and the kick is up and good. And just like that, it is 35-0 with 37.8 seconds remaining here in the first half. This is the Boaz Network.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
At the Driving Factor, we know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Whether you're heading to work,
headed to play,
or taking the grandkids to the beach.
Are we there yet?
At the Driving Factor, every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application process, the approval, or to the payments, either online or in store.
At the Driving Factor, we're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
Boaz getting set to kick off here. We saw the first ball not go into the end zone off the leg of Jose Arguin the last time.
It wasn't on purpose.
No, they did a pooch kick to try to get the ball back.
They ended up getting it back, so, you know. Looks like he may be going back deep now. Looks like he's just going to let it go. Got a little bit of wind behind him.
Gets a leg into this one. He's going to kick it down to the 2-yard line. Fumble on the play, goes out of bounds off of the breadbasket of the return man, Rashawn Tatum. And that's going to be costly for Albertville. That went out of bounds, Ricky, down around the 8-yard line, I think. So a very effective kick that time. Maybe not purposefully, but it will back the Aggies up with just 36 seconds left. They have 2 timeouts. But I would suspect Boaz, it looked like they're putting a little prevent defense in here. Look at this. They got Quisenberry, Kelly, Dobbins, and Ramirez all backed up in the secondary. Ty Sullivan's in there defensively. Scoggins is on one side of him, and so is Braden Bennett. And the defensive line has Pacheco, Durden, Aiden O'Rourke, and then over on that left side, Dawson Roden. So here's Zuniga in the gun. They're going to hand off this time to Kirkland running to the right. Got past the initial containment, and he's taken down at about the 15-yard line. Nice tackle by Wade Dobbins. But Kirkland with a nice gain out to the 20. That'll be a first down for the Aggies. Clock moving at 20 seconds and counting. It doesn't look like they're in any big hurry to do anything right here. Perhaps they're going to let the half come to a close as Zuniga is looking to the sideline. And I think he's just going to rest on his laurels a little bit here. And clock will expire, and we will go to the halftime. And Ricky, last week the entire game was all Boaz. This first half against the Albertville Aggies has been all Boaz.
Yep, again, all Boaz. Holding the Aggies to -6 yards rushing in the first half, 95 total yards. Boaz with 330 total yards, averaging almost 9 yards a play.
So that's going to do it for the first half of play as the Boaz Pirates lead this one 35-0. We're going to send it to the studio for halftime, and we'll be back for the third quarter. You come back and join us then on the Boaz Network.
Everything that we do, we try to do the right thing, own our core values and in our statement of purpose. That's the way we live each day.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
Teacher Landon McCann. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present the award-winning Albertville High School Aggie Band.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bond's Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Is the band ready? Ladies and gentlemen, the Boaz High School Marching Pirates. Messing with Bill and Brittany Rodriguez. And now the Boaz High School Fight Song.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve. Since 1956 and through 3 generations, the C.A. Langford Company has provided crushed limestone, sand, asphalt, and more, from large commercial projects to small jobs and residential needs. For products and services information, call 582-5723 or visit their informative website, calangford.company. RE/MAX Guntersville is a proud supporter of the Guntersville City Schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to the Wildcats throughout the year. For all your real estate needs, call on the local professional staff at RE/MAX Guntersville, 256-582-5585.
If your parents and grandparents owned a Ford, odds are they bought theirs at Alexander Ford in Boaz. For over 50 years, Alexander Ford has been known as the Ford store in North Alabama. With some of the same faces you've grown to know and trust, we celebrate our past and are excited about our future. We still do business like we always have without hidden fees and high pressure. You can put your trust in us, just like your parents and grandparents did. Alexander Ford, your family Ford store.
3, yes. We've sacked him 3 times, but a lot of those times that he's completed a pass or attempted to pass, he's had somebody in his face. So, he's done a pretty good job of hanging in there and finding somebody. But where the Pirates have really excelled is on the running game. Albertville with just 11 attempts, minus 6 yards rushing.
The Aggies are going to get the ball to start this second half of play, as Revolte is deep. He's also got Jakari Kirkland back there to receive this kick. And Jose Araguin has the ball teed up as we get ready to start the second half of play. We thank everybody for joining us on WBSA Radio and on Facebook Live. Not just this game, but every game that you welcome us into your homes. Here's Jose's kick going into the end zone for the touchback. And it will be Albertville starting at their own 20-yard line on this drive to start the second half of play. They had a drive or two, Ricky, where they knocked out a first down or 2, and then their drive stalled.
Yeah, and that's just credit to the Boaz defense, putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback, flying to the ball. Cooper Horton, who actually started tonight, he has done a lot of damage. He's been in the backfield just about every play.
And he's out there lined up on the left side in this linebacker spot. Here's Zuniga. He gets it out of there quick. It's caught. No, dropped by Revolte. He had it, but it was way up high. Had to climb the ladder for it, and it slipped out of his hands. And good pressure put on by Elijah Kelly after he made the catch and kind of broke that one up. So it'll be second down and 10 from the 20. As Zuniga that time, Ricky, got rid of it quickly.
He did. he had a back that actually picked up Cooper Horton over here on this near side.
2 men wide left, 1 to the right for Zuniga in the shotgun. Backs up, throws this one quickly out here, and there is a drop. Sweat had it right in his hands, but he took his eyes off of it at the last second, and it fell out of his hands for the incompletion. It'll be 3rd and 10.
There would have been 2 other completions that should have been, except they were dropped. So now 3rd and 10. Albertville was 0 for 6 on 3rd down attempts in that first half. Look at Boaz, looking for Boaz to put a lot of pressure, send some guys, and maybe play man-to-man defense in the secondary.
2 men wide left, 1 to the right. Zuniga backs up. He's under pressure. He gets rid of it. It is caught by Sweat right along the first down stake, and I think he'll have it at the 30-yard line going to the ground. That ball was thrown low, and he went down there and got it, and that will move the sticks, and they convert on 3rd down for the first time tonight.
Well, and that was the case right there. Good catch by Sweat, but Zuniga was having to run. He was flushed out to his right, and fortunately found the receiver over here at the 30 for a first down.
It doesn't look like they're going to run the ball at all. That's all going to be through the air in this half, and that one goes through the hands of Revolte out in the left flat and incomplete.
Yeah, they didn't have a lot of success running the ball in that first half. Now, Zuniga was sacked 3 times for minus 22 yards. Jakari Kirkland did have 6 rushes for 22 yards, so he was the leading ground carrier. But
he is not in the game. They've got Laredo in the backfield. Sweat out to the right, Smith and Revolte to the left. And here's Zuniga backing up, looking to throw. He's under pressure, gets away from the pressure, and will go down after a gain of about a yard as he's forced down there by Noah Ford.
I think Jaden Durden was in there right on top of him and flushed him out. Jaden just missed him, but he was able to scramble out, pick up a yard.
So it'll be 3rd and 9 for Albertville at the 31. Same formation, Laredo on the right hip of Zuniga. They've got him in there basically to block.
Yeah.
And here's Zuniga taking the snap, backing up, going to float a pass. It is caught by Revolte. Broke away from one tackle, got his first down, and he'll go down at the 45-yard line finally. They had him bottled up short of the stick, but he made some nifty moves. I know that the Albertville radio guys have said that Revolte may be the fastest guy on the team, and he showed there some nice footwork. It got free. Now the ball's in at the Albertville 46 is the spot of the ball. Zuniga again to throw. He's going to find Sweat. Sweat trying to get away from a man he can't. Good job not letting him go. Grabbing him around the ankles was Demir Martinez.
And one thing that Zuniga is doing differently than he did in the first half was that he is getting rid of the ball quicker. He's getting rid of the ball before the pressure really gets to him.
Boaz playing off the receivers a little bit, kind of letting them catch that underneath stuff, not wanting to get beaten deep. Bunch set now to the left. First time we've seen this set from the Aggies here in the half. They're going to throw it out over the head of Sweat, who was streaking toward the Aggie sideline at around the 40. He was overthrown. It'll be 3rd down now and about a yard at the 45 of Boaz.
In the last few plays, the Albertville offensive line has done just a little bit better job giving Zuniga just a little bit more time to throw the ball. They're at least stopping the initial surge of the Boaz, the defensive line. But now 3rd down and 1.
Laredo goes out. Kirkland checks back in. So we'll see if they put it in his gut to try to get a first down here. He only needs a yard. 2-down territory regardless, I would think, for Albertville. Here is the give to Kirkland running to the left. He broke a tackle and down to the 40-yard line he'll go. Ball comes out, but they'll say he was down, I believe, at the 40. Wade Dobbins made the tackle in the secondary, but Kirkland shrugged off a would-be tackler in the backfield and got free for another Aggie first down up to the 40. So they've moved the ball here on this drive, Ricky. Some 40 yards.
Well, I think Laredo is back in there now.
Indeed he is, and he is going to motion over to the left. Bunt set for Albertville to the right. And here's Zuniga looking to throw. He backs up. Still looking, rolling to his left, backs up again, and he's going to just waste this one out of bounds as he was getting a lot of pressure from Scoggins and Horton. They may have even got a hit on him as he was letting go the ball.
And Zuniga is shifty. You know, he's not easy to bring down. 5'7", 183.
Second down and 10 at the 40. Freshman quarterback in the shotgun. 2 men wide right, 1 to the left this time. Laredo in the backfield. Boaz rushing what looks like 5 men here. Zuniga will back up. Looking to throw, plenty of time. Pass is dropped again by Revolte over here on the near side this time. He's made a couple of catches on the drive, but he's dropped 3.
Mm-hmm. And the ones that he's dropped have been right there at him.
Third down and 10 at the 40. Sweat out to the left, Revolte and Smith to the right. Scoggins loading up on the right side this time, looks like, to try to come after Zuniga. They get free. He's in trouble. He steps up. Zuniga down the sideline. The catch is not made. It goes out of bounds. Good coverage over on the far side. Running step for step with Sweat was Martinez. And we have a flag, Ricky. Boaz was coming after Zuniga up the middle, and they're going to call holding against Boaz as the flag is on the far sideline. So one of the defenders grabbed a hold, I guess, of the receiver out there. And that will give the Aggies a first down once they mark this one off. I don't know what the discussion could be about. So they'll move it to the Boaz 30, and Albertville with a new set of downs here, threatening now on the Boaz side of the field with 8:56 to play in the third. Boaz leading this one 35-0. Albertville with their first offensive possession of the second half, and they've made it count so far.
Yeah, that was a big conversion there. They were facing 4th down and 10, and the defensive holding got them out of a long yardage situation.
Here's Zuniga backing up. Deep drop this time. He's going to throw it on a screen pass to Kirkland. Boaz has that one well defensed. They're going to drop him behind the line.
Yeah, kind of a screen out to the far side over there, but
I think Kelly and Quisenberry got over there to make the tackle.
Yeah, Kirkland just didn't have anybody out there blocking for him when he caught the ball.
So a loss of about 3. It'll be 2nd and 13 from the 33. They like to throw a lot of screens.
And Boaz defensed that one well.
Here's Zuniga taking the snap, looking to throw. Plenty of time. Going to throw this one in the end zone into double coverage. That ball is intercepted in the end zone, and Kelly's going to bring it out. Kelly is still on his feet on a penalty play. He's out to the 5, makes a cut to the 10, 15, 20. Or about the 15, I should say.
We got 2 flags down. I believe this one back here is going to be offensive holding. We got 3 flags down now.
A lot of yellow on the carpet. So the officials have a lot to sort out here. Boaz had double coverage. That was an ill-advised pass from C.J. Zuniga because Boaz had the receiver sandwiched, and he overthrew him, and Kelly made an easy interception. But we'll see if this one is coming back, nullified, after they sort everything out. May just wind up replaying the down.
Well, this one, if this was offensive holding, I think the interception should still stand.
7:59 to play in the third quarter, and the officials trying to sort all of this out. This is a nightmare for a stat guy.
Yeah, so
there are 3 different flags, we think. There's one at the Boaz 16.
Yeah,
there's one at the 33. There's one at the 41.
The one at the 41, I think I saw that. It was offensive holding. The white hat threw it.
So they got to figure out how to assess the 3 fouls. And the
Save big, sell bigger. Now list your home for 2% with RE/MAX Gunnersville and RE/MAX Heritage in Arab as they've embraced the new changes in real estate. Call the number on the screen to talk with an agent to find out how you can now keep more of what's yours by listing your home for 2%. Discover the difference with RE/MAX, one of the most trusted names in real estate, where you know you're always getting quality service. Make that call today to start your 2% listing where you'll keep more of what's yours and save big, sell bigger.
People's Bank is my go-to place for banking.
When you deal with People's, their goal is your success.
Here at People's Bank, it's more about a relationship.
I know my bankers, and I've got their cell numbers. I just call them.
If we had been with a larger bank, we would have just been a number. We're supported 100% by People's Bank.
They're our neighbor, they're our friends. We're part of this community.
I went to People's Bank because I knew they were going to take care of me.
People's Bank treat us like we're the most important client they have.
This is Julie Battles for Twilight Monument Company. It's hard to lose someone you love, and at Twilight Monument Company, they want to help give your loved one a nice memorial that you can enjoy for generations. Come see my papa, Jerry Battles, at Twilight Monument Company, 256-593-7792.
Official on the near side is trying to explain to the Boaz coaches what they want to do here. This is a 7-man crew. If the interception stands, it's the first turnover of the game by the Aggies. And it would be the first interception of the season for Elijah Kelly, and I think the 4th of his career. All right, holding against Albertville is declined. And it looked like a foul against Boaz.
Yeah.
And a dead ball personal foul against Boaz. So it looks like maybe 2 of the flags were on 1 penalty. So it looks like the interception will stand. And Boaz, they should assess this from wherever Kelly was tackled, which I think was about the 15.
Well, they're going to assess where the block in the back is.
All right, so back to the 10, that one will go. And then they'll go half the distance from the 10 to about the 5. So Boaz will have it. So the interception does stand. That's the first of the year for Elijah Kelly. Boaz is getting an explanation. Coach Sullivan is getting explanation from the referee about how all that was decided. I think they got it right. And Coach Sullivan seems satisfied, and they'll put the offense out there on the first interception of the game by C.J. Zuniga. And Tyler Pierce is going to trot out, and Boaz will operate from the 5-yard line. Remember, Boaz went the length of the field late in the first half and scored a touchdown in just a few seconds. So
but Albertville kept it for 4 minutes, got down inside the Boaz 30 before turning it over.
Hard count by Pierce, but Albertville able to get back without jumping into the neutral zone. And here is Pierce with Childers behind him. Tristan's going to get the call. He gets a nice gain to the 10, still on his feet to the 15. He breaks free to the 20. Childers to the 40, in a foot race to midfield to the 40. Stiff arms a man to the 30, and he is going to be tackled out of bounds as the helmet came off. As the face mask will be called. There's a couple, 3 fouls here. I think we're going to get another unsportsmanlike after the play, maybe on Boaz as well. But Tristan Childers with a big, big run all the way down to the 27-yard line as he got free. And the defender ripped off the helmet of Childers as he was going to the ground by the face mask. So if it's 2 personal fouls, Ricky, they should just put it right down on the 27, right?
Well, but if it's personal foul against Albertville, that's half the distance. And then if it's personal foul against Boaz, that'll be 15. So it is personal foul against Albertville.
That is about as blatant a face mask as you'll ever see.
Yeah.
And maybe they So there was no foul against Boaz that time.
So that was just all of those officials saw the same thing.
What a run by Childers.
Yeah, let me get all this entered, and I'll tell you how far. So we're down at the 13-yard line.
And just like that, Boaz out of a hole inside at the 5-yard line, all the way down to the red zone here. And Pierce has Childers lined up behind him.
68 yards.
And here's Tyler. Takes the shotgun snap. No, he'll go with a hard count. And now they'll change the play. Stack formation out to the right. Here's Pierce. He is going to leave it with Childers. Childers trying to get outside, trying to turn the corner. He does. He's down to the 10, down inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line.
I'm not sure if that was a little bit of miscommunication in the backfield. It looked like Childers was lined up on one side, and maybe Tyler thought he was going one way, but nonetheless still picked up 5 yards.
He got it in his gut, and he made a nice gain. They will reverse the formation here and put the stack out on the numbers to the left on 2nd and 5 from the 8. Here is Tyler Pierce in the shotgun, in the pistol. Childers lined up behind him. And they will give it to Tristan. Tristan makes a cut. Still on his feet to the 5. Nearly gets there. He is going down at the 1. Some nifty footwork by Tristan Childers in the middle of the field there. And it is 1st and goal, Boaz at the 1.
If Tristan gets this and scores the touchdown, that'll put him right at 200 yards rushing.
And he's had a great night. Here he is. He gets in, I believe. Yes. Touchdown, Boaz. Tristan Childers, his 3rd touchdown of the night. And there is a flag. Let's hold the phone here. Let's see what they call here. This, I imagine this may be after the play. I think. I didn't see anything happen during the play. Did you, Ricky?
I did not.
So another penalty flag here. There have been a bunch of them here in this 3rd quarter. And they're going to assess whatever happened on the kickoff, so it looks like it's against the Aggies. It's a personal foul against Albertville. So they will assess that one on the kickoff, and it will be Jose Arreguin to attempt the point after here as Ty Sullivan hustles off the field late. There's the kick, the placement. It's good. 6:46 remaining in the 3rd. Boaz goes 90 yards in just a couple 3 plays. And with 6:46 to go in the 3rd, it's now 42-0. The Pirates lead it. This is the Boaz Network.
Visit Boaz Discount Drugs and Johnson Hallmark in their new location just up the street on the corner of Highway 168 and Elizabeth Street in Boaz. Same helpful, friendly service with personal attention to each prescription. Boaz Discount Drugs is your prescription compounding specialist with custom medications to fit your needs. And Johnson's Hallmark is your source for all occasion cards and gift items.
At Piggly Wiggly, we work hard to deliver the very best to you and your family. We offer only the top quality Black Canyon Angus beef, Swift natural fresh pork, grade A Kegel fresh chicken, smoked, processed, and frozen meat items. One of the most popular promotions at Piggly Wiggly is our Pick 5 meat program. Purchase a single pack of meat and pay our everyday low price, or purchase 5 packages marked with the bright red Pick 5 label for just $19.99. You get the best of both worlds, great quality meats and a super low price. You'll always find low prices throughout Piggly Wiggly.
Established in 1946, Kirkpatrick Concrete has a tradition of top quality products and service. They now have 11 North Alabama locations to meet this area's demand for quality ready-mix concrete. For your next project, your friends at Kirkpatrick Concrete are just down the road.
At the Driving Factor, we know you're looking for a reliable vehicle.
Whether you're heading to work,
headed to play, or taking the grandkids to the beach.
Are we there yet?
At the Driving Factor, every vehicle comes with a warranty for the length of the contract.
And you get a Carfax with every purchase.
We make everything easy, from the application process, the approval, or to the payments, either online or in store.
At the Driving Factor, we're not your ordinary buy here, pay here dealer.
As if he needed any help, Jose Arguin's going to kick this one from the Albertville 45 after the personal foul. I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to put this one between the uprights,
See if he
Ricky.
can, I know. If this holds, This is Tristan Childers' second career 200-yard rushing game.
He has been a workhorse tonight. That long run that he made there on that play was by far the longest run of the night. He's kind of been dinking and dunking.
Yeah. He had 24 carries, 200 yards.
And here is Aragin, gets this one in the air. That's wide right.
Wide right, but out of the back of the end zone.
It is indeed. So Boaz will get back out there on defense, and Albertville on offense from the 20. Ricky, you think the Pirates probably learned something on that last drive, that Albertville is going to be content with throw the rest of the night, and the Boaz secondary has got to be up to the task, and the defensive line's got to continue to get pressure. Pacheco and Roden on the outside there on the ends, and then Durden and O'Rourke in the middle.
Yeah, that last drive, they didn't get as much pressure as they had been doing in the first half. You mentioned the secondary is kind of backing off. Uh-oh.
Well, looks like we got a cramp here maybe as a man goes down.
I think it's Elijah Kelly.
It is Elijah Kelly. And he is writhing in pain.
He was just walking over to his position. I'm not sure if it twisted it or if it is a cramp.
Looks like a cramp as Boaz trainer Amber Watford is on the scene to try to work this out for Kelly. Kelly will have to come out of the game for a play, and he's going to make his way to the sideline, and he looks like he's maybe okay. Put a little Powerade in him and pickle juice. See if he can get back out there, but he's going to come to the training table. And they'll try to work it out. As a swim coach, I see my share of cramps with swimmers, especially early in the year. So I know the kind of pain they're in. So Boaz will go with an extra man in the secondary. They're going to hand off, Ricky. They give it to Kirkland, and he stopped for a loss. Good job by Bennett and Scoggins getting in there to make the tackle. And a loss of a couple. So it'll be 2nd and 12. Boaz not fooled there.
I mean, you wonder if now they just content with just trying to get the game over quickly.
You know, Kirkland was able to shrug off a few tackles from time to time. That time they were all over him. Here is Zuniga. He wants to throw. Pass is going to be caught by Revolte, shrugged off a tackler, and gets out to the 35, maybe the 37. Quisenberry was on him when he caught it, but he kind of threw him down and ran forward for a first down. So 1st and 10 at the 37. And with 6:03 to play, they're going to stop the clock for a hydration timeout. And we will take it with them. Boaz leading this one 42-0. This is the Boaz Network.
Hey folks, Mark Brickey, Sand Mountain Toyota. There's a lot to consider when buying a truck. Towing capacity, cab space, gas mileage, resale value. When you're talking with your salesman, is he willing to sit behind the wheel of the same kind of truck he claims to stand behind? Here at Sand Mountain Toyota, we buy what we sell. Not only do we stand behind our trucks, we put our own money and trust in Toyota trucks, just like you. Come by and check out our huge selection of popular Toyota trucks. Sand Mountain Toyota, we're more than a dealership.
Since 1952, Wilkes Tire and Battery Service has been the place to take your vehicle for service you can trust. Our family takes pride in carrying on the tradition of providing great service, working with integrity, and giving back to the community. For tires, batteries, auto services, and more, choose the people you can trust. With 10 locations to serve you, including Albertville and Gunnersville, at Wilkes Tire and Battery Service, we get you started and keep you going.
Some days, you've got big things to care about. Like that. And that. Luckily, the Whirlpool Smart Range automatically updates itself with features like Air Fry. So you can worry less about keeping up with the latest tech and care more about keeping up with the latest trends. Say cheese. Everyday care, Whirlpool.
Visit the helpful, knowledgeable staff at Bonds Appliance on Gunner Avenue in Gunnersville.
Your local Foodland Market. Your store for everyday low prices and weekly specials with savings on every aisle and friendly customer service throughout the store. We sell only the best USDA inspected meats. Our trained meat cutters offer fresh cut meats to your specification. Our fruits and vegetables are always fresh, quality and variety you deserve every day. Your local Foodland Market, where savings plus service plus selection equals satisfaction.
Ricky, let me give some scores of some other games. Hewitt-Trussville leads Gadsden City 21-14 in the third quarter. Fort Payne on top of Gunnersville 19-9 in the third quarter. Gunnersville ranked number 1 in Class 5A. New Hope 42, DAR nothing at the half. Sandrock 14, West End 8 at the half. Here's Albertville, 1st and 10 from the 32. Zuniga wants to throw. This one's going to be blown dead. Somebody moved early on the Aggie side. Albertville has been penalized a lot tonight.
That is the 10th one.
And this will be a 5-yard step off after the procedure call to the 32 is where they'll put it. It'll be 1st and 15 from there.
10 penalties for 83 yards. Boaz only been flagged 5 times for 41 yards.
2 men to the left. That's the short side of the field. 1 man wide right. That's Sweat. Here is Zuniga. He wants to throw. He's going to shoot a pass. It's caught by Smith. Broke away from 1 man, and then they'll wrestle him out of bounds around the 40. So that's going to be a gain of about 7 or 8 yards. Bennett got over there to make the tackle. 2nd down and 7 for the Aggies here.
8-yard gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Kirkland in the backfield with Zuniga. 2 men wide left, 1 to the right. And Zuniga getting signals from the sideline. Takes a deep snap, looks to throw. Pass is caught by Sweat. He broke a tackle. He is still on his feet, but it'll be taken down by Durden. But that'll be an Albertville 1st down. So Sweat out to the 48-yard line, and it'll be another Aggie 1st down. Boaz has checked Levi Tucker into the game in the secondary to replace Kelly. He's guarding Sweat out here on the right. Kirkland in the backfield. Here's Zuniga. He wants to throw. He's got a clean pocket, looking, plenty of time. Shoots one across the middle, almost intercepted by Dobbins. Wade Dobbins went down and almost picked that one off the turf. It was intended for Kobe Watson, who was in the slot over on the left side.
And again, the Albertville offensive line giving him a little bit more time to throw the ball. He had all day to look at the field as best he could, being just 5'7".
Aggies averaging 254 across that offensive line. Zuniga with a deep drop. Going to shoot a pass out to the left. That is incomplete. Hunter Smith went up, and he was separated from the ball by Bennett.
Good job by Bennett over there. I'm not sure if he would have caught it anyway, but Braden made sure that he was going to not have a chance to bring it down. So now 3rd and 10 for Albertville. 3 for 9 on 3rd down. So they're better on 3rd downs in this 3rd quarter.
Zuniga really left Hunter Smith vulnerable right there with that high throw. All right, here is a 3rd down and 10 from their own 48. Zuniga backs up again. Plenty of time to throw across the middle. Ball is caught for a 1st down across the middle. That is Watson. And they will move the chains again up to the 38-yard line. Looks like Boaz is kind of playing some zone, Ricky. Kind of getting these Albertville receivers coming free. And they're making the tackle when they catch it.
As you said, they just don't want nobody to get behind them. They're trying to just play a little bit of soft and let them catch it and tackle them when they catch it.
It happened again right there as they got the ball out to Sweat. Demir Martinez made the tackle, and now he's suffering from a cramp.
It is a hot, humid night. A lot hotter and more humid than what it was last week.
Elijah Kelly is sitting over here on the training table. He's taking his helmet off, just kind of taking it easy. I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't see him the rest of the night, so he can rest up. Now he actually puts his helmet on and trots toward the huddle. Looks like he may be going back in to take Martinez's place as Demir will come to the sideline. 3:46 to go in the third. Boaz leading at 42-0. Albertville has held the ball for a long time here in the third quarter.
Yeah, right now time of possession is there's just 30 seconds difference in the time of possession. This has been a 6-minute and 46-second drive, and they had it for about 3 or 4 minutes on the on their first drive of the second half. Because, you know, the touchdown drive that Boaz had was just less than 2 minutes on the drive. So
2nd down and 5 for the Aggies. C.J. Zuniga backing up. 4-man rush for Boaz. Now they will throw it deep into the end zone. Caught by Watson for the touchdown. And Albertville dents the scoreboard for the first time this season. A long pass from Zuniga to Watson. Boaz, Ricky.
Let them get behind them that time.
Well, they did, but they're not sending pressure like they did in the first half. They've kind of softened that, and that's why Zuniga has had a little bit more time. And an extra point attempt is going to come up here from number 90, Rafael Juarez. We hadn't seen him since the opening kick. And Zuniga will hold here. And there is the placement. The kick is up, and it is good. So with 3:27 remaining in the third quarter, it is now Boaz 42 and Albertville 7. This is the Boaz Network.
Everything that we do, we try to do the right thing, you know, on our core values and in our statement of purpose. That's the way we live each day.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
Family-owned and operated Discount Building Supply in Warrenton is a whole lot more than building supplies and hardware. Stop by and browse their 130,000 square foot home center. You'll find popular smoker grills with supplies and seasonings, family outing and tailgate supplies, Yeti coolers, outdoor and hunting apparel, landscape management supplies, boathouse products, and everything to beautify your outdoor living space. Discount Building Supply and Home Center. 3 generations of the Walker family proudly serving your family.
I think all of it, maybe all but one, was in the air. Zuniga now, 18 of 32. 1 interception, 219 yards. Albertville still minus 2 yards on the ground. But they have, we said to start the second half, you could tell they weren't going to run it.
And there is a short kick that is going to come down to, I believe that's Wade Dobbins. Yes, he is going to carry it back to the 30 and is tripped up there. Looked like Keegan Thompson made the tackle, but Boaz will start at the 30-yard line here. It is 1st and 10 from there for Boaz. So Pierce will get out there. Jonas Cornelius is going to check into the offensive backfield, and 3 men are going to go wide right. Hard count. Cornelius lines up on the right hip of Pierce. Here's Jonas getting the call, and he runs right into the arms of an Aggie tackler at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard.
Jonas carried it 4 times last week for 20 yards against Madison County.
I think maybe Maddox Beck made the stop. But a 3-yard gain. He got a little bit more than I thought there, Ricky. Cornelius has got some quickness So if he can get through the hole, he can really go. Here's Pierce backing up. He wants to throw. Plenty of time. Going to shoot a pass down the sideline. Oh, incomplete. Had it in his hands, did Alexander, and he was separated from the ball by the defender, Thompson. That was a good play by Keegan Thompson. I think Thompson was doing a little bit of talking there, and Alexander pointed to the scoreboard. 3rd down and 7 here for the Pirates. Haven't been in 3rd down situations much tonight at all.
Only 3. They are 3 for 3.
Here's Tyler. He's going to roll out to his right, wants to throw. Pass is across the middle. It is Sullivan who catches it. That's a 1st down. And he'll give the 1st down signal himself at the 45-yard line. So Boaz now, Ricky, 4 for 4 from on third downs.
And that was, I believe that was Ty's 3rd catch of the evening.
Jay Patterson.
Actually, 4th catch.
Jay Patterson and Landon Alexander will come wide left. Pierce has Cornelius in the pistol behind him. Boaz being pretty methodical here on this drive. Grind it out. Here's Cornelius. Jonas sidestepped a couple of men, got in close to midfield, and goes down there. And it looks like the Aggies may have a man shaken up. And is it Ramirez on the ground there? He's the man that made the tackle. It is Ramirez, and he is coming to the attention of the Aggie training staff. So the 2 teams will go to their sideline while they attend to Ramirez, and he does not look like he feels well at all. He's played basically every snap tonight on both sides. They're trying to help him up, and they do, and I think he's okay. Not sure what was going on, but he's going to come off the field under his own power. That's a good sign. And he's going to actually go back to the huddle. He'll have to come out of the game.
Tag number 28AB4NM.
It is 2nd down and 6. That was a 4-yard gain for Cornelius there. Cornelius is going to check out. Boaz is going to get Brady McNerney in the game. He'll be the running back behind Pierce. McNerney last week, 9 carries for 33 yards. Definitely his most productive night as a varsity Pirate. And he'll be in the pistol. He'll get the call. Here goes Brady. They grabbed him by a shirt tail as he was trying to get to the line of scrimmage, and he'll go down after a gain of a yard right there at midfield. So Boaz will need 5 yards on 3rd down with a minute and a half to play in the 3rd quarter. Leading 42-7.
Brings up 3rd down.
So 3rd and 5. And Pierce will have McInerney line up behind him again. Stack formation out to the left. Alexander and Patterson out here on the numbers. Pierce takes the snap, wants to throw. Square into Patterson. He catches it for the 1st down. Nobody was around him, and he will take it and go to the ground at the Albertville 43, and it'll be 1st down Boaz from there. Another 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, and Jay last week, first varsity action of the year, he caught 2 passes for 41 yards and a touchdown. That's his 1st catch of the night. As you mentioned earlier, he'd been a little sick earlier this week, and they wasn't sure if he'd even play.
Yeah, he was limited this week, so good to see him in there. Here is a give to McInerney. Brady looking for room. He's got room. He's to the 35, going down to about the 31. Good running by Brady as he has a 1st down for the Pirates. Bryson Parker making the tackle, but a good run by number 24.
Yeah, 12 yards and another 1st down, 22nd 1st down of the night for the Pirates, and that may be into the 3rd quarter. They may just going to let the clock run out.
Looks like that's exactly what they're going to do as time is going to expire here in the 3rd with the Pirates leading 42-7. 5 seconds left, 3, 2, 1, and the 3rd quarter comes to a close, and we will go to quarter number 4 with the Pirates leading by 35. We'll be back with the 4th quarter. This is the Boaz Network. Ricky Boaz has had all of this offensive efficiency these last two games with one of their main cogs who hasn't even dressed, Presley Fan. And he'll just bring another added dimension to the offense.
He will. And it's both sides of the ball. He's a great defensive player, too. And like I said, fortunately, these last 2 weeks, they've been able to let him heal. And let's just hope that that first big region game of the season next week at Scottsboro, he'll be able to go or at least maybe play one side of the ball.
By last report we had, North Jackson was leading Scottsboro. I haven't seen a score on that game in a long while. Here's Boaz, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line of Albertville. And there is movement on the hard count, and I think the Albertville defensive lineman stepped into the neutral zone, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Oh, they're going to say false start on Boaz. So somebody on the offensive line must have moved. Wow, I didn't see that.
I didn't either. Just the 6th penalty of the night for the Pirates for 46 yards.
1st and 15 at the 36. Here's Pierce looking, plenty of time. Now he's going to roll right, trying to direct traffic. Flag on the play, into the end zone, incomplete. It went through the arms of an Albertville defender and then in the arms of Landon Alexander, and a flag is going to be called on Boaz. This is going to be holding against the Pirate. And Ricky, this flag is way back at the 45-yard line. This is going to be a big, big penalty.
Well, I think holding now in high schools from the line of scrimmage. Yeah, they're marking it from the 36.
Yeah, you're right.
It used to be from the spot of the foul.
That was way too penal.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, here it is for Boaz now. 1st down and 25. Here's Pierce. He's going to hand off. This is McInerney, I think. No, it's Cornelius up to the 40-yard line. Jonas Cornelius will go forward up to the 40. Now here comes Brady back in the game. Boaz 2nd down and 18 now. 11 and a half minutes left in this one. Boaz leads it 42-7. And the Pirates are going to try to milk some clock as McInerney lines up in the pistol behind Tyler Pierce. Here's Tyler. He's going to hand it to Brady. And Brady's not going to find a whole lot of room that time. Well defense by Albertville. Couple of yards to the 38. So Boaz is going to need about 16 here on 3rd down. They got to get to the Albertville 21. So Sage Bennett's going to come in. They're going to spread things out here with Sullivan and Jay Patterson stacked to the right, and out to the left is going to be Bennett and I believe that's Alexander out there. Here is Pierce. Takes the snap, retreats, and this one is going to be blown dead. Boaz moved early. So 5-yard penalty for the Pirates after the false start. 38 is where it was. Now it'll be at the 43. And we'll see what happens here with 4 men flanked, 2 to each side. Pierce in the shotgun with McInerney in the backfield with him. Here is Landon Alexander in motion. Tyler wants to throw. They're going to try to set up a bubble screen. They get it to Patterson. Patterson's got room, 40. He's at the 35-30, outrunning everybody to the 20 to 15. He's at the 10 to the 5. Touchdown, Boaz! And we've got some extracurricular behind the play, but what a run by Jay Patterson after the catch, Ricky. He ran away from everybody.
It was a great call, too.
This is going to be a dead ball foul, I think. But simply a bubble screen. Patterson caught it and raced down the numbers for the touchdown. And it's going to be offsetting personal fouls, and the touchdown does count. So Patterson with his second touchdown of the season.
A great call, and as you said, a great run.
His longest catch of the year as well. And he showed some speed there.
He did.
And here is Arguin to kick the point after with 9:58 remaining. That was on a 3rd down and long. And Jose's kick is good. And Boaz leads it 49-7, a 42-point Boaz lead. This is the Boaz Network. We welcome you back to Corley Stadium. Patrick Williams, Ricky Smith, and Troy Rogers. And Boaz leading this one 49-7. Another touchdown pass for Tyler Pierce. It was a catch and run that time as Jay Patterson took it the distance, the 8th grader, with the touchdown for Boaz. And so Jose Arguin will kick here. Albertville puts their deep men, Ricky, way out on the numbers, apart from each other. That's a little bit strange looking alignment.
If you could put it right there in the middle about where the about the 10 to 15-yard line, it'd be hard to get to.
Jose, I'm guessing, is going to kick it deep, though.
Yeah.
And that's what he does. He goes right over the head of the referee and into the end zone for the touchback. Aggies will have it at the 20 yet again. Aside from the two drives, Ricky, that Boaz turned the ball over in the first quarter, Albertville has started at the 20-yard line on virtually every drive.
Oh, exactly, yeah, and that's just the big advantage that you have with a kicker like that.
Boaz did kick it short once, and they started on about the 37-yard line after the 5-yard penalty went out of bounds. But this has been the position all night long that the Aggies have had to go 80 yards, and a new quarterback is in the game. Looks like number 16, Parker Gibson, is checked in. He'll take the snap. He's fumbling it, and he's in a lot of trouble trying to get out of there. He's just going to fling one out of bounds and incomplete. The snap was low, and it looked like Dawson Roden was all over him, and he was able to pick it up, was Gibson, and get rid of it. It fell harmlessly in onto the Albertville sideline, and it's 2nd down and 10 from the 20. Revolte and Smith lining up to the left. Looks like Sweat is out to the right. And here's Gibson. Takes the snap. Good snap this time. He's in trouble, and Scoggins almost had him. He's still in trouble, and they're going to sack him back at the 5. Ricky, we talked about on the touchdown drive for Albertville how Boaz had pretty much stopped bringing pressure, but they have the pressure back as Scoggins was on Gibson.
They brought it back now.
And so a big sack for the Pirates back to the 6-yard line. And the Aggies in a big hole here, 3rd down and about 24, I think, if my math is correct.
That's what the computer says.
All right. And here's Gibson with 3 wide receivers. He is going to back up and again look to throw. Rolling out to his right, he's going to shoot a pass that's caught on the sidelines, well short of the stick. Actually, I think that may have been number 15.
Sweat.
It was Sweat who made the catch. But I think it may have been actually 15 who threw the ball. I don't think that was Gibson. That was number 15, Jaden Richards, who was in at quarterback, I believe. It may have been 16. All right, here is Hunter Smith to punt. This one is the highest he's punted tonight. It's going to take a sideways bounce, and now a Boaz bounce to the Aggie 40, and Boaz will start there offensively. And I'm thinking that we've probably seen the last of Tyler Pierce. Yes, he's sitting on the bench along with Alexander and Sullivan, Hudgens, Bennett, they're all going to take the rest of the game off. And Boaz is going to put in some of the youngsters as Will McCamey is going to come out and operate the controls at quarterback. We saw Will last week. He was one of 3 throwing the ball for 17 yards. And McCamey's going to have 2 men in the backfield with him. We saw this set last week, and it was very effective. Here is Brady McInerney getting the handoff, and he is carrying 2 men with him. What a run by McInerney as he is wrapped up finally by number 6, Peyton Jones, and number 7, Jordan Laredo. But a 3-yard gain for Brady, and that was a really good run. Cornelius and McInerney are in the backfield with McCamey. And so he's got a choice of who to hand it to, Ricky, and he's very deceptive. McCamey's a good ball handler. He's going to fake. This time he's going to keep it himself. McCamey out to the 30. Will McCamey to the 20, 15, 10, 5. He's gone. Will McCamey, his first career touchdown. Touchdown, Boaz.
Great read on the fake, on the zone read, and he kept it, and nobody picked him up, and he carried it.
And look at them come out to get Will McCamey.
37 yards.
What a great read by McCamey. And he had open field in front of him, Ricky, once he got past the initial containment.
Yeah, he was, and that was just a great run.
And here is Arguin, whose leg has gotten a workout tonight. For the point after, Pierce will hold. And the kick is good with 7:40 remaining. Boaz 56, Albertville 7. This is the Boaz Network. The Boaz Pirates 56, the Albertville Aggies 7. A big run by Will McCamey. His first career touchdown. And
no, AJ got 44. Tyler had 40 coming in.
Okay. So Tyler Pierce has tied AJ Milwee for the most touchdown passes in a career with tonight's performance as Jose Arguin's kick goes into the end zone. Ricky, coming in to this season, Will McCamey had 1 carry for 3 yards. Last week he had 2 carries for no yards, and that one was a big one. And I like the way all of these guys got up off the bench over here, Ricky, and went to get Will McCamey as he came off the field down around the 15-yard line. They were really happy for him.
That is great.
That's good leadership by these guys. All right, here are the Aggies. And it is Gibson at quarterback. He's going to hand off.
Number 28.
And that was number 28, Rich Revolte, getting the carry. 5'7", 155-pound sophomore. As Dawson Roden hustles out of the game. Landon Baker on the tackle from his linebacker spot. Baker, a 5'8", 165-pound sophomore. Second down 10 for the Aggies. No gain on that play as Baker got in there to make the play for no gain. Here's Gibson. He's going to pass out to the receiver on the right flat. It is caught up to about the 25-yard line. That's Sweat who made the catch. Brant Sweat has been their most reliable receiver tonight. Levi Tucker on the tackle for the Pirates, and it'll be 3rd down and 5.
Yeah, that
for the Aggies.
7 catches for Sweat, 46 yards. Revolte has 96 yards receiving, but he's got 5 catches.
Revolte not in the game. And here is a stoppage in play, and a flag is coming out. And I think they're going to get Boaz offsides. I think Boaz may have jumped prematurely. And that will cost the Pirates 5 yards, and it will give Albertville a 1st down. So up to the 30 it goes. Here is Gibson. Gibson retreating, looking to pass. Man, wide open, but he overthrows him. He was looking for Tay Prater on a little flag route out here, and he got free. And the pass sailed over his head, incomplete. Parker Gibson in the shotgun here on 2nd down and 10 at the 30. Backs up, wants to throw again. Same play. He's open again. This time it is caught, and he gets away. 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, to the 15, to the 10, and dragged down inside the 5. From behind is Prater. That was a good job hustling down and not giving up on the play by Noah Ford. And down to the 5-yard line is where they'll mark it. 1st and goal for the Aggies. They ran the very same play, Ricky, and he was open again.
65 yards that time.
5:59 remaining. This is the final hydration timeout of the game as we go to the sidelines for the break in the 4th quarter. Boaz 56, Albertville 7, but the Aggies are threatening deep in Boaz territory. This is the Boaz Network. Albertville with a big opportunity here, Ricky. 1st and goal from the 5. Here is Gibson. One man, well, they're in the offset eye around Gibson, and the snap goes behind him, and he has to go back and fall on it. Still loose, but he is able to corral it finally and takes a big hit in the process. So that one goes all the way back to the 23-yard line as the snap rolled out there behind him. And he did the wise thing. He didn't try to pick it up. He just went back and fell on it. I wouldn't be surprised if they ran that flag pass to Prater again in this situation. They're 2nd down and goal from the 23. Gibson's going to roll out, fling a pass out to the right for Sweat, incomplete. He was open as well, had a step on the defender, but the pass was out of his reach.
So bring 3rd and goal from the 23. So you don't have a lot of plays in your playbook for 3rd and goal from the 23.
I just think he backs up and throws it to somebody as far as he can. Boaz secondary's got to be ready. And here is Gibson looking to this near side, looking for Prater, and it is incomplete. That was a good battle out here on the corner. Jonas Cornelius was in coverage, and he did a good job jockeying with Prater and unable to make the catch. So now it's 4th and goal from the 23.
Yeah, that was a good job by the official, just letting them both go. Like I said, there really wasn't a foul on either one of them.
So they're going to send a slot out to the right. And the I formation, offset I, will be around Gibson to the right as well. I would look for them to throw it to Prater on the out route. That's what they're going to do. And it is intercepted. What a play. To the 10, to the 15, out to the 20. That is Levi Tucker. What a interception by the young man. Tucker with his first career pick as he backed up on that one and made the play. And there are a couple of flags, Ricky, on the play at the point of the tackle. I'm thinking that if they don't intercept that and Prater catches it, he's still going to be down short of the goal line. Now, this is going to be an Ed Ball personal foul against Boaz after the play. That's the 2nd interception of the game for Boaz, as Elijah Kelly had one earlier. So they're going to mark this one
from about half the distance from the 23.
So Boaz will go on offense here with just under 5 minutes to play. And McCamey leads them back out there offensively. They're going to start, Ricky, from the 11, I believe, just across the 11-yard line. And here is McCamey with 2 men in the backfield with him, Cornelius and McInerney. And they're going to hand it to Jonas this time. Jonas Cornelius to the 15. Nice pick up there on first down by Jonas Cornelius.
Number 29, Jonas Cornelius on the carry.
And Cornelius is going to check out of the game, and Boaz is going to check in number 26, Sport Watford. And yes, that is the son of Boaz trainer Amber Watford and Albertville trainer Buck Watford, for that matter. They're both in the backfield, McInerney and Watford. Here is a handoff. And I believe that was Watford who got the call, if I'm not mistaken. Am I right there, Troy?
26.
I believe it is. 26, Sport Watford with the carry. That's his first career carry.
Well, he got one last week.
Okay.
He had one last week. And he picked up 4 yards.
It's third down for Boaz, about 3rd and 3, or 3rd and 2 here. Kind of a long 2. Here's McCamey. He's going to hand off to McInerney this time, and Brady trying to fight forward, and he is going to be dropped short of the first down. He gets a yard. It's going to be 4th down, Ricky, and about a yard. And what do we want to do here?
Well, it looks like they're keeping the offense on the field.
They are. They're gonna go for it here on 4th and about a yard from their own 21. Here is McCamey with 2 men on both sides, 1 man on both sides of him, and there Boaz moves early.
Oh.
One of the Boaz offensive linemen came up out of his stance early, and that will probably force the first punt of the game.
First punt of the season.
In his career, Jose Arguin is averaging 38.3 yards per punt, and he is going to get out there
and he
to kick it away.
42.2 yards a punt last year. Albertville's not putting anybody back, so Jose can just let it rip.
And the play clock nearly expiring, and Coach Sullivan is going to spend a timeout here. Just 2:38 remaining in this one, and we'll keep it right here. Ricky Boaz will be on the road for the first time this season next week, and it is the first region game of the season as the Pirates will travel to Scottsboro. This is the 2nd year in a row because of the reclassification cycle that has played at Scottsboro.
Yeah, I mean, just like be the 2nd year in a row, Gunnersville's come here. You know, it's just the way it works out some. But yeah, that's going to be a big game because, you know, the last couple of years, Scottsboro's been one of those teams that's finished top 2 or 3. And so if you look at them with their tradition over the last few years, that's a big game. You get that one right there, and that, you know, just moves you. If you can win the games you're supposed to win, helps you out with seeding.
Those tiebreakers are huge.
Those tiebreakers are huge.
All right, 2:38 to play, and the Boaz Pirates are back out there in punt formation. Now Hunter Smith is going to go deep here to receive the kick for the Aggies. And that one is back. That was a lollipops snap, but what a kick by Jose. That thing went a mile in the air. It takes an Albertville roll back to about the 42, and a flag on the play. Let's see if they get running into the kicker or roughing. What's it going to be here? The referee threw the flag back there.
North Jackson, Scottsboro's come back to beat North Jackson 14-6.
All right, there's the score that we were wondering about.
I think Coach Sullivan's wanting roughing the kicker, and they're calling running into the kicker.
And I think Coach Sullivan just got a flag thrown on him because he is expressing his displeasure to the officials. I didn't see the play, so I'm not sure
I didn't either.
What it was, but he feels strongly about it, to say the least. I think they're going to decline the running into the kicker. But now Albertville is going to get a 15-yard penalty added to this on the Boaz bench. And that one is going to go up to about the 27-yard line. And that is where the Aggies will start this drive. By far their best starting field position of the night. That is, you know, we've seen Coach Sullivan get mad before. He's been here. This is his 8th year. We've seen it happen. But that is as demonstrative as I've seen him.
Yeah.
And certainly in a long time.
Score coming in from there's some games down in the Calhoun County area, Cleveland County area that had some lightning delays. And got a friend of ours that's working the clock at Cleveland County Sardis. Sardis leads Cleveland County 20-0 at the half.
Sardis looking to even up their record with 1-1 on the season. All right, new quarterback in the game here, Ricky. Daniel Wright. He's going to float one in the end zone, and it is broken up and incomplete, and there is a flag down in the middle of the field. That one was broken up. And I think this is an ineligible man downfield against the Aggies, yes. Good coverage that time by the Pirates on the intended target over there. I think it was Sweat he was trying to get it to. By the way, Daniel Wright is a 6 feet, 182-pound senior. He aired that one out. But now it's 1st and 15. And here is Wright. He wants to throw. He's going to float a pass that is incomplete. If the defender turns around, that was Ryan Bolding for Boaz. If he turns around, he's got an easy interception, but he was just out in coverage, and it hit him right in the back.
Well, but he almost, like I said, he could have had it.
2nd down and 15. Offset eye around Wright. Both ends split away. Wright goes back, looking to throw. Going to shoot a pass over here to the near side. It is caught by Prater, and a nice tackle by Cornelius right there at the catch. They're going to mark him, Ricky, at the 21. So Albertville will need 3 yards, close to it, on 3rd down here. Boaz obviously with all backups in the game. 1:50 to play. And they'll stop this one and blow it dead, and I think Albertville moved early. That could wind up being a big penalty.
It could, because that's going to put them in 3rd and about 8.
The largest margin of victory in this game took place last year when Boaz won 48-7. Right now, Boaz leads this one 56-7. That would eclipse last year's mark. At least on the Boaz side. There have been other games where I think where Albertville won where the margin of victory may have been greater.
Game has kind of gotten a little sloppy in the second half. Both teams penalized 12 times. Albertville for 93 yards, Boaz for 97 yards.
Here's 3rd and 8. Here is Wright wanted to throw. He is hit as he's thrown, and that ball is almost intercepted by Tucker as he made a move on the ball. They were trying to get it out to Sweat. And Tucker with a pass breakup there, Ricky. He's done well out there on the corner.
4th down for Albertville.
Levi Tucker, a 5'9", 145-pound junior. 4th down and about 8, the long 8 with 1:16 to play. If Boaz can get off the field here, the game will be basically over. Here is Wright. He is going to look to throw. He is going to throw across the middle and is nowhere near his intended receiver, Prater, and that will turn it over on downs, and Boaz will get it back at the 26-yard line. So a couple of knees here by McCamey, Ricky, and it'll be all over.
Fans, we remind you as you leave tonight, please stay off the playing surface. Thank you for your cooperation.
200 yards plus for Tristan Childers tonight.
And Boaz really was just about 41 yards away from breaking an all-time single-game record for total yards in the game. Boaz 278, and this is how balanced we are. 278 yards rushing, 272 yards passing.
Yeah.
As a team, McCamey hasn't thrown any, so Tyler Pierce 13 out of 17, an interception, 272 yards, and 4 touchdowns.
McCamey takes a knee back to the 22, and he'll have to do that one more time when the clock gets under 40.
Tristan Childers, as we talked about, 24 carries, 300 total yards, 200 rushing. A lot of catchers, a lot of people caught passes.
McCamey takes the snap, drops to a knee, and that'll be it. The largest margin of victory for the second consecutive year in this backyard brawl. The Boaz Pirates are going to win this one by 49 points over the Albertville Aggies, 56-7. Great performance again all the way around by the Pirates. And for the first time since 2012, the Boaz Pirates will celebrate a win in the backyard brawl in their own backyard. We'll be back with post-game comments after this quick message. This is the Boaz Network.
Horizon Communications' archives of local high school sports and school programs now spans decades and generations, covering multiple sports and programs. DVDs of these memorable events make the perfect gift for any occasion, and the cost is simple and affordable. The first game or program DVD is $20, the second game or program is $15, and then any others are only $10 each, all on their own individual DVD. Pre-1990 games converted from coaches' films are as low as $5 per game. We have hundreds of games from the late 50s on up. Give us a call at 256-582-7373, message us on Facebook, or email mharden@horizoncommunications.net to check the availability of your desired event. Let Horizon Communications help you with the gift of video to be treasured for a lifetime. Since 1992, Horizon Communications has brought you community channel programming. As we're preparing for another season of high school sports, we'd like to take this opportunity to thank our many loyal community-minded sponsors who've supported Horizon's local origination programming through the years. We encourage our local viewers to patronize our local sponsors and let them know how much you enjoy Horizon's community channel broadcast. For information on joining our team of community channel broadcast sponsors, give Mike Harden a call at 256-582-7373.
Everything that we do, we try to do the right thing, own our core values and our statement of purpose. That's the way we live each day.
Since 1943, the Municipal Utilities Board has been meeting utility needs of the citizens of Albertville and surrounding areas. From keeping your home comfortable to providing necessary expansions and supporting industrial and commercial growth, MUB provides the utilities you rely on in your everyday life. Electricity, water, wastewater, all at a reasonable cost. MUB is committed to providing reliable service today and resources tomorrow. MUB is proud to be a supporter of this community channel broadcast.
Natural gas appliances from your Marshall County Gas District gives your home the clean, comfortable feel of natural gas. And you can get great rebates on brand new natural gas appliances. Gas furnace, a $1,000 rebate. Tankless water heaters, $300. Clothes dryer or gas lights, $200. Cooktop range, $100. Plus $50 back on lights, grill, logs, and wall heaters. Call your Marshall County Gas office for more details. With locations in Arab, Albertville, and Guntersville. Or call toll free at 1-800-552-1382.
Natural gas.
You'll like banking at People's Independent Bank and PIB Mortgage. Here, you'll receive a high level of personal service, a full array of accounts and services, a variety of mortgage loans, local loan decisions, and you will see active corporate citizenship throughout our footprint. Step up to true community banking at People's Independent Bank. www.pibonline.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. NMLS number 466340.
Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of our community and our local schools, academics, and athletics. Best of luck to all our local teams throughout the season. Our mission at Marshall DeKalb Electric Cooperative is to provide the most reliable electrical service at the lowest possible rate. We strive to achieve our mission with quality and reliable service and a commitment to our consumer needs. We want to be a beacon in each community that we serve.